My name's Lizzie Ishiemi, or some people may know me as Lizzie Beals, and I'll be playing as a forward on the Lake 56ers. I just finished my last season at Acadia University down in Wolfville, and prior to that, I played in the inaugural season here, and I was on the Halifax Thunder when it initially started.
I think no matter what you want to do with basketball, if you want to just play recreationally and play locally, that you have opportunities to do that. And professionally, to know that you have even more options now than there ever were before makes it so much more accessible, which means more women can do it and more women don't have to stop playing at a certain point. Life gets busy and you have to go get a job and you have to think about what's next for school. And when you stay close to home, there's more options for you that way too. Like maybe you can stay at home a little bit longer.
The recruitment process, it sort of started like back in early December, I want to say. I've always known about CC. Like he's been a part of my community in North Preston for like as long as I've been alive, really. So he's kind of always known about me. And just like this new franchise being set in Dartmouth, he's probably figured like it's good to get hometown players. So he reached out to me and he just sort of laid it out like that. Like, we want you to come and bring a lot of people to the game, play for your family, and just like come help us build something special with this new franchise.
Coming to this team, I thought it was something really special, and I think it's something very special to go and to take the risk to try something brand new. Anybody can join or want to join a winning team. Everybody wants to line up now and play for the Hornets. Everybody wants to line up and play for the Thunder. They've medaled, they've gotten all this great traction and this excitement. So that to me is kind of the easy way now. And when I heard about this Lake City opportunity, that's what gets me excited. It's a challenge that is the unknown. It's a challenge that's risky, and it's a challenge that you very well could fail at. Like, there's that possibility, but you could also really succeed.
I think the hardest part about being an experienced athlete in the league is probably just like being more aware that not everyone's at the level that I'm at. We have like girls at a high school, we have girls first year in college, we have women who haven't been playing in like years. So it's an adjustment of like being more aware and more patient, I guess, with just like everyone's different styles and different levels of playing that they're working at. In terms of myself, I would say that it's just been fun to also have that opportunity to teach what I also have like acquired through the years, and it's been like reassuring that like I can still be a vocal leader with like women who are like, I don't know, 10 to like 15 years older than me. I take my strength and conditioning very seriously. I take my recovery very seriously. After sitting out for, I think it was like 9 to 10 months with like an ACL injury and like a meniscus injury, it really gave me time to process and take a step back and see like the game from the bench in a sense, because it's like no one is holding you back from playing except for your own body. So you got to make sure that you're keeping that in shape and in tuned up the way it should be.
Right now I have a broken finger. You see, so this one's broken, this one's not. So your definition of what broken or injured might be can be a little bit different, but because I worked in a gym for 15 years, I've got lots of routines to make sure that I don't get injured. So knock on wood, I've also been very lucky, but I think that would be the biggest thing is just, again, self-care, good routines.
What it means to me for being like a role model to the younger girls in my community is just having a good representation and showing them that there's more that life has to offer. I guess if you can stick with something and really put your all into it and appreciate the process, that you can make it really far if you have a good attitude. In terms of just like being a role model, I feel like I was probably like, no, I would never be a role model growing up. Like, this is just so far-fetched. But now that I'm actually in the position that I am in, it's like full circle in a sense, because I've watched people in my community grow up and do the same sort of thing, and it's just nice to have something to aspire towards. And it's always like, if you can see her, then you can be her, and that's the sort of message I want to come across.
The fact that I'm Indigenous from Nova Scotia and got overseas to play pro basketball and then made it back has been incredible for my confidence and incredible for myself and my development and my twin sister. And
I'm really excited to get to play in front of my hometown. I'm excited to play back in like Cole Harbour Gym. I haven't been here in like years. I'm just excited to be able to be on a team where everything feels fresh and like the reins are off the wheels, so that'll be exciting.